Hello, today I will share the mobility, but in the normal, without speeding up the video, so you can follow along the video and do the mobility with me. In this case, it would be better if you do it at home so you can really focus and connect with your body and feel your body. So, this is just a few movements that I go through before my session. Again, the mobility that I choose to do, it's according to where I usually feel tight, where I usually feel kind of stuck, and where I need more range of motion and flexibility. So before the mobility as well, if I do it at home, I usually do a 15 minutes warm up, which is like a plyometric, like jumping jacks, high knees, kickbacks, side to side, squats, jumps, or burpees, something like that. I will do for 15 minutes so I can warm up the body. I warm up my ligaments, my joints, everything, and then I'll do the mobility. So as you saw, I started by doing arm rotations because we need to also mobilize the upper body. Now I'm doing a low lunge, and after the low lunge, I will just like sit back and rock. Remember that also that when doing the mobility, you need to keep moving. This is not a stretch. A stretch, you hold the stretch and you breathe until you feel that you're getting a little bit more range of motion, let's say it like that. When it comes to mobility, you actually need to keep moving, keep it flowing, let's say it like that. This one is the Cossack. I'm sorry with the camera position was not the best, but I'm doing the Cossack squat, but I'm sitting and then getting up without touching with my hand on the floor. Okay, this is, I think it's called the frog on the yoga. It's called the frog. I think it's the frog, I'm not sure, but you basically on your knees and you rock back and forward, and it will help with opening up the hips. I'm usually very tight, so I really feel good when I do this one daily. Now I'm going to they call the hero pose. So because you can't properly see, you bend your knees and then you need to lay down on your back while your legs are folded. If I don't do this one on daily, it's very hard for me to, once I stop doing it, it's very hard for me to do it. So I'm getting better and better, and it's feeling better by doing it every single day. Now the cat and cow. So I implement movements from yoga. I also put movement from what they call animal flow, and some movements from capoeira. I see a lot of movements, and then I put them together according to where I need to open up, where I need to release, and so I was doing the downward dog but I was more focusing on stretching my calves. Okay, this on the yoga they call the camel pose. It's mostly to stretch my chest, and also you feel a stretch on your quads, on your rectus abdominis. This one is really good. So on your knees, you really need to squeeze your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, and then you touch with your head on the floor. You can't touch your back on the floor. You just touch your head and then you come back. I promise next time I will put the camera in a better position, and I will also I'll record in different angles so you can see. This is for the shoulder. This is called the scorpion. You can actually see that I'm laying on my belly, and then I'm touching with my leg as close as possible to where my arm is, the opposite arm. It's also to open up the chest and the hip area. Now this is called the child pose. And now the straddle, going from side to side. This one you will feel it mostly on your hamstrings. This is kind of like a good morning as well. This one I don't know the name, but you can actually see what I'm doing. And that's it.